Welcome back to another Beyond Awesome, where we talk to Beyond Awesome people. We talk about Beyond Awesome topics. Today is a very special episode because when we talk about Rockstar, we talk about these women. These are the CRN women for Bitdefender. So I am in awe that I was asked to even ask these questions. And a lot of you guys will see Heather on here, but this is a special episode. She's actually going to be interviewed, not the interviewee. So Heather, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I am Heather Harlos, and I'm the Global Marketing Manager for Cloud and MSP, and feeling a little weird right now in this role.
Hey everybody, my name is Randi Fleming. I am a Senior Global Cloud and MSP Account Executive here at Bitdefender, and it's a pleasure to be here today.
Hi everyone, my name is Samantha Sisk, and I'm the North American Distribution Manager. It is such a pleasure to be here today with you lovely ladies.
Hi everyone, my name is Anamaria Banu-Diaconu, and I'm a Marketing Program Manager at Bitdefender. I'm very happy to be here today.
Hello, my name is Paula Enache. I am Digital Partner Program Manager responsible for all partner communication. And thank you for this opportunity.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. This is going to be fun. So let's just get right into it. So Anamaria, let's start with you. So we've been talking about a lot of things about related to stress, about the pandemic and working from home. So how do you adapt to the extra work related stresses that derive from the pandemic?
Actually, for me, the first few months of the pandemic were quite busy as I was just joining the company. And I had a lot of things to learn quickly in order to deliver tailored content to our channel partners. But fortunately, here at Bitdefender, we are very transparent and we maintain a close communication every day and with our teammates. And this went and goes a long way in limiting stress. And we also laugh a lot during our meetings, which helps relax.
I love that laughter during meetings. I know everybody that works with me on a daily basis, that is kind of our rule. Can't take the small stuff too seriously. We do take, we have to focus on it, but, just to see the brighter side and see the positive. I love that, Anamaria. Thank you for sharing that. Let's go around the horn. So Paula, what suggestions do you have to improve the work-life balance when you work from home? I mean, I know that I've worked from home for a long, long time, most of my career, but what about people that, really aren't used to that?
This is what works best for me. Set boundaries and work hours along with realistic goals and priorities. Stick to them and avoid the time-consuming procrastination, but also unplug from time to time. It is also very important to make time for you and your family and prioritize your health. Don't forget to be grateful for the time saved, which you used to lose in traffic, and take that time to enjoy your hobby, do sports, nurture your relationships, or whatever makes you feel great and gives you an energy boost.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm a workaholic. So that was everything she said was just like a slap in the face, hit in the face, hit in the gut. Makes go in.
This is what I don't do.
Yeah, unplug, right? So Paula, you nailed it. Like everybody out there, just take time, just take a deep breath and just make sure that you're, working on yourself, not just working on work. So that's great, Paula. Thank you for sharing. Randi, what about you? We talk all the time, right? So I'm very interested to see what you're going to say about this question. So what do you enjoy most about working in the channel?
What I enjoy most about working in the channel is the people. I get to work every single day with these wonderful ladies here today, with Jason, with all of my other teammates who have become not only friends, but more like family, because we do, unfortunately, spend a lot of time with our coworkers, right? Even though we have families outside of this, having coworkers that are more like friends and family, it really does make me love this job. And then also, I really love getting to build great relationships with my partners. And every single time, now that we're finally getting to go back to some live events and see people face to face, I meet a new phenomenal person every single time I go to an event. And that is really what I enjoy most about working in the channel.
Yeah, I would say back to Paula's point, right? Make time for family, but we can just revert that right back to you because this is our family, right? And I think that's a big reason of why we are successful in any way, shape, or form, whatever metric you put. What you just said makes me happy. I get up every day, I smile, I get to work with amazing people, work with amazing individuals, and we get to work towards making the world a better place with cyber resilience. So I love that, Randi. I absolutely do. And I will have to say a little quick story. I wasn't going to not talk. I mean, you guys know me, right? But every time I go to an event with Randi, every time I turn around, she's making a new friend. So I think your friend list or your Christmas list is probably going out the door now. So keep it up, Randi. I love it. All right, Heather. I know you don't know how to do this, but I'm going to ask you a question. So what one piece of advice, wait a second, advice, that's what you always ask people. I love this. Okay, what one piece of advice would you give other women about working in the channel?
That is an amazing question, Jason.
Thank you, Heather.
So the piece of advice I would give is don't try to fit in and don't be afraid to be different. You're going to be pushed to fit in a certain box or do certain things, but to really grow and be the best at anything, you've got to be willing to break through that and make your own path.
I love that. So one of the things I always say to the team, I have a lot of cliches and I know a lot of people groan on them, but I'm going to use them anyway. How you got to where you are in your life was inside the box. To push it to that next boundary or to do something different or exciting, you have to think outside the box. And I know a lot of people will shake their head yes that talk to me even once a day or a couple days a week. I always want to know the ideas that are outside the box. So Heather, to your point, don't fit yourself in a box. That's what the person did before you. How are we going to innovate, grow, get better if we're not constantly pushing ourselves? That's awesome. That is awesome, beyond awesome. All right, Sam, let's go to you. What keeps you in the channel? What motivates you to keep working with the channel? I'm curious to see about this too.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I to Randi's point, I mean, it's really the people, right? I mean, it's the people that you meet every day with our partner relationships. I have the luxury of working with our distribution partners as well. So we have this kind of two-tier model. So I won't steal or repeat Randi's answer because I think she said it perfect.
It's okay though.
But no, but honestly, I would say the second thing is it's always changing, right? I mean, it's not just about career development or, you know, personal development, but I mean, I think the biggest thing is within those relationships, you're always learning something. So I think it's just such a beautiful thing being in the channel for as long as I have. It's just no matter what, you know, position that you're in, you're always learning from the person next to you, above you, near you. It's just honestly such a beautiful thing. And I'm just, you know, so lucky to work in this role and in the channel.
I love it. There's a lot of things there. So one of the things I like to say is if you care about the people above, below, and beside you, you just kind of spark that in me. You can't fail. And I think that's important for everybody to realize. You don't have to step on someone to be successful. You don't have to be, you know, that person's bad, which makes me good. No, and we get asked about other solutions, other vendors, you know, other people, things like that. And all I ever do is talk about what we do and how good we are. So I love that. I love the fact of the family thing. I love that that's the motivation moving forward. But one of the things you kind of touched on that I haven't thought about in a while, but every day I have a schedule of what I'm going to do in that day. I want to see a show of hands who actually follows that schedule and it doesn't deviate at all on a daily basis. Anybody? Anybody? Isn't that kind of cool though too? Like we don't really know what we're going to run into. What I don't like issues, right? Obviously, but I get to be involved in a lot of issues. But when they happen, it's so small and everybody gets in and everybody works together and we all make things happen. That's what I love about Bitdefender. I love about these people and especially you women, because you guys are pushing the forefront of this industry. I have 2 daughters, right? I talked to you guys a little bit before. My one is turning 18 today, which is a sad and happy day. But it's great that they have people like you guys to look up to. And my wife's in the industry as well. And it just shows them what they can do if they work hard and to accomplish things. So I got one speed round question and we'll go around with the same introductions that we did from the very beginning. So Heather, you're going to start, right? And we'll go around the corner. All right. So if you could do any job other than working in the channel, what would you do?
Okay, I'm going to caveat this if I was a millionaire and didn't have to make a lot of money.
Okay, that's for everybody.
I would do the same thing I'm doing now, but for a nonprofit that I really believe in. So,
any specific nonprofit or just nonprofit in general?
I actually would probably there's some really good equine ones. I actually would probably do it in an equine related. Yeah, sorry.
No, that's awesome. I love it. Randi.
I would be a sports broadcaster.
Oh, okay. I actually saw that coming if I would have thought about it. So that's awesome. Good one, Randi. All right, Sam, what about you?
I would actually be a teacher. I really love helping people. I actually, when I initially went to college, was on the path to become a teacher and then switched it to business. So yeah, absolutely a teacher.
So I'm going to jump in real quick. That's what I wanted to be as well.
Mhm.
And then I switched to business. So you and I have a lot more in common than I thought. I actually was a teacher's aide for a special ed program when I graduated high school because that's how dedicated into being a teacher I wanted to be. So I love that. We could talk about that later, how we both didn't follow our paths. Anamaria, how about you?
I would want to own a coffee place in the city center
Oh,
and
very
manage
cool.
that as well.
Nice.
So do you like coffee? Is that why?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I have more of a really deep love relationship with coffee than like coffee, because without it I couldn't wake up. So I absolutely love that. All right, Paula, what do you got for us?
I would work in research in neuroscience because I'm interested in this area with the whole universe that we have inside our brain, and I consider that it's still a lot of room for research in this area.
Yeah, just a little. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. And I'll just share because I'm on here and I'm going to do it anyway. I would have been a basketball coach, right? So I love that. I used to run basketball programs. I used to be involved in it, but it started taking me away from my kids when I used to go on consulting gigs and then come back and then tournaments and then leave again. So I had to step away from it. But what I would say is it would be really hard for me to leave Bitdefender, you wonderful people, doing what we're doing, because I don't see anything else giving me the joy that this does. And so I'm going to end it there. We're going to make it quick and easy and sweet. We're going to do a lot of stuff with you guys individually, separately. We'll maybe do some panels. But thank you guys for everything you do. You're pushing the industry like we talked about before. Again, I'm going to talk about it again. I have daughters, so I love that they have women like you to look up to. And I just enjoy working with you guys on a daily basis. So keep up the good work. Keep up what you're doing. You're one of the main reasons why we're successful in this business. So thank you. And thank you for everybody that took the time to watch this or listen to this. I think you got some cool stuff. Let me know if you're awesome. You probably are. We'd love to have you on. Go out and do something positive. Make a difference in this world. Be happy. Be positive. And I'll say the thing I think I've said lately. Be so positive, negative people don't want to be around you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.